the number one question I get about any type of spiritual practice is the how, okay? The how do I connect with my ancestors? How do I strengthen my intuition? How do I sit still and meditate? There's a lot of different hows when a person is entering and embarking on their spiritual journey. But essentially what happens, and what happens to all of us, is you're going to have to get to a point where you start practicing things, okay? I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in this next clip, so be sure to watch this video all the way to the end. But the bottom line is you can check out my YouTube channel. I've got a podcast on there. I've got tons of different tools and ways that you can start to activate your divine feminine codes, connect with your ancestors, start your spiritual practice. My past videos on my TikTok profile, a lot of different nuggets on there as well. But essentially, if you are pushing to the point, you can only learn so much, basically. You can only learn so much before you have to start applying what it is that you learn. And once you start applying what it is that you've learned, then you actually start to have the experience on your own. You know, everybody's journey is going to be uniquely theirs. There's different things out there that are designed to kind of nudge you along on your path and your journey. But essentially, everybody's journey is unique and individual to them. All right, so be sure to engage with this video from the top to the bottom and watch this entire video all the way to
It's
the
a
end.
practice,
That's right.
a spiritual lifestyle. You have to have a practice, a spiritual practice. And yoga is a part of a spiritual practice. I've asked people before, well, what is your practice? And they will say yoga. And I'm like, okay, but that's not the whole thing. When you are in a spiritual lifestyle, you have to eat a certain way. You have to have your consistent prayers, meditations. You working with the ancestor realm, so you making offerings. You have to have a light heart. Like, you can't be a spiritual person and you out here doing dirt.
That's right.
It's fit. Living outside of the laws of Ma'at, which is out of order. You know what I'm saying?